Hello and welcome back. We have a new topic this week, but before I get into that, just as a reminder, my name is Lindsay and I am a student studying occupational therapy at Bay Path University. I am working in collaboration with your community center to help educate and inform about different topics every week. Today we will be identifying 5 brain games that you can play at home to help boost your memory and increase your mental activity. Now, if you thought we were going to take the time to talk about crossword puzzles and jigsaw puzzles, you've been mistaken. I'm going to teach you some games that you may not have heard of but are easy enough to follow along. So come along with me and let's get started. Brain game number 1. Try taking the months of the year and put them in alphabetical order. You can do this in your head or take a piece of paper and write them down. This brain game helps with organization, concentration, and word recall. Brain game number 2. Look around the room or wherever you are, and in 2 minutes, or however long you'd like, try to find as many red objects as you can. And then, if you want an extra challenge, try naming as many red objects as you can, but also as many blue objects as you can. And from there, you can choose other colors and challenge yourself with a number of objects as well. So for instance, you can say, I'm going to try and find 6 yellow objects. This game helps with a lot of different things, but especially with pattern recognition. So being able to identify similarities between objects. Brain game number 3. Do you ever find yourself walking into a room and not remembering why you went in there in the first place? Or do you find yourself forgetting what's in the fridge or why you went upstairs? We all have annoying moments like that where we forget what we're doing or what we were about to get. However, for some people, these moments can become frequent and really frustrating, and it can make it challenging to carry out day-to-day activities. So the game that I'm going to be showing you helps to work on increasing memory skills for people of all ages. Brain game number 3 is a card matching game. This can be played alone or with another individual that you feel safe with considering the COVID-19 pandemic. All that you need is a pack of cards and a table. The cards are laid face down. When it is your turn, you flip over 2 cards and see if they make a pair. To offer the right challenge to you, you can start with a fewer amount of cards and work your way up to more. You can see here that I first started with 4 cards, or 2 pairs, and then I introduced another pair. This game's great for memory recall, pattern recognition, and is a great way to challenge yourself and stimulate your mind. Brain game number 4. Try naming 1 object for every letter in your first name. You can also do your last name. Challenge yourself a little bit more by then doing 2 objects for every letter in your first name or your last name. Try to use different items for each time. Okay, folks, last but definitely not least is brain game number 5. Start by choosing a letter. It can be any letter. Try to see how many objects you can name that start with that letter. If you want to add an extra challenge, try assigning a topic or a theme to that letter. So for example, maybe you try to name as many beverages as you can that start with the letter S. Those are just 5 of endless ideas of brain games that you can play to help boost your memory. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you learned a thing or two, and I'd love for you to leave comments about what games you tried. If you have any questions, feel free to let us know. You can email Lexi at afarioli@baypath.edu. See you next time.